San Francisco and the state are suing Uber and Lyft, demanding protections for drivers. KPIX 5's Wilson Walker on the attempt to force those rideshare giants into compliance with California's new gig worker law. Wilson?
Yeah, Alan, what is Uber? It's a technology company, right? Not a transportation company. This conversation about what these companies are and what their employees are goes back a long time. Well, now there are two new factors driving this conversation. That's state law and the coronavirus pandemic.
Uber and Lyft both claim that their drivers aren't engaged in the company's core mission and cannot therefore qualify for benefits. We say otherwise. Sometimes it takes a pandemic to shake us into realizing what that really means.
That's California Attorney General Javier Becerra with a group of city attorneys announcing a lawsuit against Uber and Lyft. They say the companies are in violation of AB 5, a state law that requires them to classify their drivers as employees, not independent contractors.
The letter of the law has to be applied. We want to be cooperative and collaborative, but we as a state have a responsibility to do what we said we were going to do. So again, the lawsuit doesn't surprise me.
The question of how drivers are defined goes back to the very first days of ride sharing, but today's lawsuit is being driven in part by current events.
We are seeing that workers are without safety nets, without sick leave, without disability pay.
Dana Kerr with CNET says the coronavirus has energized the push for more gig worker protections, the kinds of things that come with employee status.
Both Uber and Lyft are really struggling financially, and they've both said in the past multiple times that if they are forced to convert their drivers into employees, they are going to lose millions of dollars. And so that's one of the reasons for the pushback from the companies.
Now, in response to the lawsuit, Uber released this statement today, quote, "At a time when California's economy is in crisis with 4 million people out of work, we need to make it easier, not harder, for people to quickly start earning. We will contest this action in court, while at the same time pushing to raise the standard of independent work for drivers in California, including with guaranteed minimum earnings and new benefits." All right, so both of these companies are going to fight the lawsuit, and they are both also working towards a November ballot measure, which would kind of roll back the state law. So this entire fight could really just be getting started, or at least escalating. Here in San Francisco Live, Wilson Walker, KPIX 5.